When I was 19, I was so much more consistent with my goals. I was working out pretty much daily, posting YouTube videos, and overall insanely ambitious and outgoing. Over the course of these last couple of years, I just stopped doing the things I needed to do in order for me to grow. So that's what today's video is, starting from scratch and building habits in order for me to change my life for the better. Every single day, I kid you not, I start off my morning in the worst possible way, which is to grab my phone right off the bat and definitely going on to Instagram or TikTok. Over the course of many years, I've obviously programmed my mind into doing this, so now I have to unlearn this, and the way I'm going to be doing so is by no longer sleeping with my phone in the bedroom with me, so I get out of bed and start moving right off the bat. And the new habit I'm going to try building is not going on my phone until I've done some sort of physical activity after waking up, which is probably going to be ripping the treadmill for about 20 minutes because that's something I don't enjoy doing, and if I'm able to do something I don't want to do first thing in the morning, I'll start the day by feeling accomplished and unstoppable. I'm going to be using an old phone of mine that has limited apps downloaded, so I use it as a non-distraction phone, and the way I'm going to be implementing media into my mornings is 3 songs to get me hyped, followed with a podcast that I choose the night before so I'm not mindlessly scrolling on Spotify, and I'm still getting some extent of education and information into my brain.
As you can probably see right now, I am super sweaty. I just got back from doing the treadmill for 35 minutes, which is really good. It's the 7th day now that I've been trying to follow this structure. And obviously it is a lot harder than just starting to implement all these habits. But the point is, I am trying my best. I'm being mindful of keeping track of every single morning that I am going to the treadmill, whether I'm doing it or not. I have this sticky note on my fridge so I can mark it every single day. I feel like this whole video is a concept of unlearning bad habits and starting to build good habits, which obviously does take a lot of brain power, a lot of discipline, a lot within yourself to be actually aware of what's going on in your life, which all of that compounded, it is a lot of work. And to be completely transparent, one of the days I woke up and I felt like I was absolutely losing my mind. I just was like, dude, I don't even know. I kid you not, funny enough, I actually signed up for BetterHelp, and today I actually got matched with a therapist. I booked my first meeting with them in a couple of days, so I'm super excited for that. Right now, I'm gonna spend the next 10 minutes planning out my day and putting it into my schedule so I have some sort of routine to go by. It kind of works, it kind of doesn't work, but I feel like if I'm consistently putting everything into this, over time, it's gonna help build my subconscious to structurally follow this. At least that's the goal.
Icing my face is probably one of my favorite things I can do for myself. It's something so simple, but I feel like it makes such a significant difference. The fact that it instantly feels so refreshing, it gives you a little glow. And that's because icing does reduce puffiness and redness within your face. It also tightens your pores, which helps reduce acne, which I feel like that's been the biggest change for myself, but it definitely does get cold. I bought a bunch of random vitamins from the store and put them into a daily organizer. I'm not even sure what I bought, but I did this so I'm more mindful of building structure and a routine for myself on a daily basis. Whether it's meeting a friend, working in a cafe, or just going on a little adventure, I need to be reminded that I need to leave the house more. It's definitely so easy to just stay home and isolated from the world. And trust me, there is no good in that. So today, we're gonna go on a little adventure.
Parking level 1.
I just pulled over and found this park on the side of the road. Bro, I kid you not. No way. There's an owl trying to get a squirrel. This is so cool. And I feel so good right now. This is so nice to be outside. You also can't see, but there are so many seals on these little islands. Like this area where I am at, this is the spot to see orcas. So I'd love to see an orca. That would make my day. That would make my week. Maybe even my month. I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna journal, I'm just gonna think and reflect on the week that I've had so far, because I'm really trying to sort myself out, get back into the flow of actually getting shit done. So while I sit here and plan, I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope we see an orca, because that would be really cool. There's so many seals here that they could have a little afternoon snack and I could be the audience. And we can be the audience, actually. Let's all cross our fingers right now. Okay, it's 10 o'clock at night now. I feel like I've had a long day. I've done a lot, but I've also spent a fair amount of time on my phone, which I need to get better at. I didn't really sleep that well last night, so I'm kinda wanting to go to bed early today. But I also did a fat grocery shop yesterday, so I also want to meal prep, and I feel like I should do the meal prep. But then that also means I should probably clean after. Like, bro. I'm gonna let Siri decide. Oof. If it's A, I'm gonna meal prep and clean. If it's B, I'm gonna finish my laundry, make my bed, and go to sleep. Cause I could sleep right now. A or B? Hello? A, okay, fair enough. Ah! One thing I've stopped doing recently is leaving dishes in my sink, because I actually read this thing that in the Chinese culture, if you leave dishes in your sink, it means you're blocking the money. And dude, for so long, I kid you not, I wasn't leaving dishes in my sink because low-key, I'm kind of superstitious. I was definitely slacking these last few days. That's cut from my life again. No more leaving dishes. When I was about 19 or 20, when I was pretty shredded, the only thing I even knew how to make at home was chicken fried rice. That's what I'm gonna be meal prepping. I'm actually going to meal prep one, leave it in the fridge, and then meal prep the second one, but throw it in the freezer. It's 1:30. Just finished cooking. I'm so tired. I'm going to sleep. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. What's up? Dude, look how crazy my hair looks. Just woke up. I've been up for about 5 minutes. My phone's still in the other room. I have not touched it. I'm not planning to touch it at least for another hour. And I feel so good about that. By the end of the day yesterday, I felt really good. I felt really accomplished. I felt like I did so much. So if I can continue to do these things every single day, we're gonna get somewhere, okay? Took me about probably 30 minutes to string all of this meat. I feel like that's such a good indication into just putting love into making food.